Now they're making it a little bit more like a lot of sports, like, in basketball, the coach is on the sidelines. Now in jiu-jitsu, the coach is on the sidelines.
Yeah, I like that. I think every year the little things keep getting better, and we keep pushing the sport to new and higher levels every year.
So we have another rematch. Just like Tarsus Humphreys and Humble Bahal, Caio Terra and Bruno Malfacine faced each other in the Roosterweight division last year.
And Bruno came away with the win.
He sure did.
You know that much, and he's looked good in the Pan Ams as well. Came away with the Pan Am gold. So we'll see if Caio can get his game going. Looks for a lot of toe holds.
Yeah, he sure does. One of the interesting things is at the Pan Ams, like you said, last year Bruno was a champion. At the Pan Ams just a few months ago, Caio Terra, I spoke with him before the action, actually in the hotel lobby, right? And I said, how are you feeling, Caio? And he said that he had just, like 10 days earlier, he was fighting off the swine flu, right? That didn't stop him from coming in second place at the light feather at the Pan Ams. Second place at the Pan Ams after not being able to train, being totally bedridden by the swine flu, and he gets second place at the Pan Ams. So the fact that, when I spoke to him this week, I said, Caio, how are you feeling? And he says two things. I said, how's the swine flu? He said, no swine flu this time. He said, I'm feeling great. I'm healthy. Nothing is hurt. Normally a lot of guys come into competitions because they train so hard. Something's hurt somewhere. He says, I'm not sick. I'm not hurt. I've been able to train. I'm feeling good. And no shocker that we find him here in the finals.
Yeah, because, a lot of it, when the guys at between first and second, it's if you're on that day, and if he's feeling on, then
it's going to be tough for Malfacine.
Yeah. Now, if Bruno's feeling on,
then it's going to be very hard for Caio, for sure. I mean, Bruno is the reigning champion.
Yeah, he's the reigning champion for a reason. I mean, he's very solid. He has an extremely good guard pass. I mean, he's done well with all the people up until the finals. Once he's on top, staying on top. So we'll see if Caio Terra can remove him from this position that he's in right now. And, Caio's doing a good job of controlling the wrist. I think with the left knee through that middle of Bruno's waist, he's keeping him away.
Mm-hmm.
He might try to slide that bottom leg out and go for a triangle. There he goes. He's trying. He's giving it a try, but his bottom leg got caught up a little bit. Nice leg work by Bruno, and Caio's right underneath here.
I'm going to make a prediction. This is not something we're probably supposed to do. I'm going to predict a score of 2-0. I don't know who gets it, but it's going to be that close. I don't know if that was like a really insightful comment.
Hey, well, I'm down for predictions.
That's kind of the vibe I get. And that's generally when you have matches like this, the extent of it.
Yeah, it is. I think that this year, sitting in the stands, I was watching the quarters and the semis. I don't think I've ever seen so many matches tied. Now some of the matches earlier were 10-10 and 8-8, but not only tied scores, tied advantages.
Yeah.
I think that I've never seen as many as this year as tied scores. That matches were that close. And even if, like I said, the points were 10-10, 12-12, but tied.
Down the line, yeah.
Yeah. So Caio's going in here. He's got a little 50-50 guard going, but he likes footlocks. So we could see him.
Yeah, these are the sort of situations with this, especially with the small guys. You see a lot of dueling footlocks.
Yeah.
One will jump on it, and the other will return the favor immediately, and you'll just see him kind of roll.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a huge jockeying for foot position here. So Caio's going to almost get up. And we're going to have to stop and fix the wardrobe here.
You mentioned Henzo earlier. Right? One of the interesting things this year at the Worlds is a new team on the block, Team Gracie Elite.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, I bring that up because Caio Terra is a member of Team Gracie Elite.
Right.
Because, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is that Team Gracie Elite is I kind of have to use the word, and it's an alliance. Right?
Yes.
It's an alliance between Half Gracie guys, Henzo Gracie guys, Caesar Gracies, the late High-End Gracie's guys, and I may be leaving somebody else out, but Hillian Gracie's guys.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, I'm going back to Henzo's in a little bit later this summer, so I'm going to find out a little more intel on that situation. So, because I'd like to be a part of that as well.
Well, I mean, Kira Gracie.
Yes.
Of all people, registered this year as Team Gracie Elite.
Yes.
So, an important change because, I mean, I think the idea from their side was, listen, we can keep fighting separately, and what are the chances we're ever probably going to end up on top when you have such powerhouses out there these days? Why don't we band together? And so that's what they did.
Right on. So now we'll go back where Caio Terra is on his back. Bruno is in the passing position. Now we're fighting for grips here. Caio goes back leg over. He's got a De La Riva guard. Let's see what he's looking to do. Oh, nice leg drag by Bruno. Ooh, that was slick. So he went underneath the leg there to drag it by. Caio's going to have to get that leg back, and he does. It's a good job. Get that leg back in the middle. Now, Caio does an interesting move here where he almost knee bars you just to get a sweep on that left side.
Mm-hmm.
Puts that De La Riva right on the knee.
You know, at both ends of the spectrum, when you have really, really big guys and really, really small guys, you wonder, like, how do they find training partners to prepare for events like this, to get ready for the guys who are going to be their exact same size?
Yeah, I think that just if it's about staying with their game plan, and trying to practice more of the game plan. If you don't have a guy your size to train with, it definitely helps, I think, to have guys your own size, but practicing that game plan more so than feeling it with someone your own size there.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm going to guess that on the sidelines for Bruno Malfacine, we would find Fabio Gurgel of Alliance, right? His coach from Sao Paulo. Yeah. But I believe I saw earlier in the coach's vest for Caio Terra was Samir Chantry, who was, made it very far in this competition this weekend himself.
Yeah. Caio's going underneath his own leg here. He's going to try to push that far arm away so he can bring his right knee inside that bicep.
And what's he going to do then?
He's going to go for an omoplata or triangle. Here it comes. He's going to try to. He's got to pry Bruno's hand away. So Bruno did a good job of getting over that leg. Caio's in trouble. He's got to abandon that now. Nice guard retention. Brought that right leg back in just before Bruno gets his pass.
You never really see either of these guys look very tired.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah. Yeah, they neither one looked tired nor emotional.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they just look like they're walking through the park.
They would have that same expression if they're reading a book at Starbucks, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
here
it's
in the
backwards.
world. I'm here in the finals. You know?
Yeah. Maybe it's backwards. Maybe these guys look like this when they're in the finals, and maybe they go through life like with these crazy expressions. No, Jesus, you know. But it's amazing, you know. Yeah, they're both so calm, so relaxed, so in tune with what's going on.
Yeah. It's like they're meant to be here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Wow.
Again, that guard retention. He was almost past, and he swung over his shoulders.
Yeah, it's very impressive. The left leg there was nice that he circled that back to the inside. Now, he's got to. This guard is tricky because Kyle can go all the way upside down there. Bruno actually just solved it by getting down inside the guard there into a really.
Now, there is a risk, is there not, of a reverse triangle here?
There is. When he passes the leg, there is that risk. Anytime your arm's between the legs like that, if your head stays too low.
Right. But if he's keeping up high like that, he should be fine.
When the leg leaves, your head has to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, that reverse triangle, even if you can't finish it, it usually creates the space just to get back to your guard.
Or you can go for the far side.
Right.
Arm lock, yeah.
Right. So I believe Caio's a little frustrated right now because Bruno's he probably thinks Bruno's stalling a little bit. He's just keeping his back flat. Can't get his head out of there. Bruno's in very good position.
If I correctly predicted the score here, what do I win? What are you going to buy me a pizza or something?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to treat you to a pizza afterwards.
I'll put you on the spot here. I don't think that's a really impressive prediction.
Here comes possibly a triangle attempt now. So Caio might shoot that right leg out from underneath him here and go for a triangle. He's creating space with the left knee. And Bruno's wise to it. He's going to spin underneath.
He's going to come up.
He's going to try for a sweep of his own out of the 50, and he might just get it. He's on his way to the top. He's on his way to the top. But now he's in almost a tight knee bar there on that little transition. That is close. If he can get his hips up a little higher. I'm not real sure why Caio didn't press to the top right there. Oh my, we might see a 2-point reversal. And what are we going to see here? Wow, we're going to see an advantage, but that doesn't help. Wow.
Well, by the looks of things, we have our champion.
I think we do. I think we have our Roosterweight champion again, Bruno Malfacine.
Yeah, a repeat. That's right.
Yeah, and a fine hat by Sergio Moraes. Crowd too. The old 10-gallon.
He had that made just for this weekend.
I think I lost my bet on you, and I bet that Sergio Moraes lost his bet with Bruno Malfacine. Now he's got to wear that hat for the rest of the day.
All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why else you would put that on in public.
Yeah. Wow.